Hello everyone, Friday, February 24th, and of course Wednesday was New Comic Book Day. I didn't do a video on Wednesday because I didn't pick up my books until today. And before we get started, I want to give a couple shout outs. Yesterday, a viewer came in from England, Daz Clark, came in and saw my wife. I was not here, I had to work yesterday, but she called me on the phone. I had a chance to talk to him on the phone, really nice guy. Said, yeah, we're here on vacation, and I had to walk like 4 miles from the bus stop because I recognized the street, knew that's the street you were on, and just had to come in and see you. But unfortunately, my wife was here and I wasn't, but he was a super nice guy, my wife said. So Daz, I appreciate the courtesy to my wife. Sorry that I missed you. I hope you have an opportunity to come back here. If not, I hope one day when you are back in Las Vegas that you come on in and we get a chance to meet face to face. I think that would be really great. So again, thank you very much for stopping by and being a viewer of the channel. Also, Half Man, Half Amazing. Last Wednesday he came in and he sent me a little link saying, hey, I did a video from your store, and he showed me the video. I looked at it and it was on Wednesday at about 5 o'clock, but unfortunately, as most of you know, I am a high school baseball coach. I've mentioned that several times, and last Wednesday I had a coaches rules meeting that we had to go to, and I didn't get to make it into the shop. And of course, that just happened to be the day that Half Man, Half Amazing came in. So I sent him a message saying, hey, I was sorry. This is what was going on. And so he was like, oh, that's cool. I have no doubt that we will cross paths again, and I look forward to seeing you face to face. So again, thank you, Half Man, Half Amazing, for stopping by and trying to make an effort to see my little slice of heaven. So we'll jump right into the books. Venom number 4. It was a pretty small week for me as it relates to what I normally pick up because there just wasn't a lot that I really was interested in. Ninja Turtle Universe number 7. And the other cover for that, which I thought was the better of the two covers. I've been talking about the Marvel variant covers that have been coming out. I keep looking around because people keep shooting by, walking in, so just don't mind if I will look up. So again, the Marvel variant covers, which I think are really nice. They're hard to find in good condition because of the black borders they have on either side. But these are the ones I picked up today. Really nice, Amazing Spider-Man. An Incredible Hulk. There might be some glare from the lights above. Thanos, a really cool Thanos. Couple moons in the background there. Uncanny Avengers 20. The Mighty Captain Marvel. And the one that sold out real fast was the Spider-Gwen, which is kind of a cool looking cover right there. Again, I don't know how many shops are carrying these. I'm not seeing a lot of the books, and some people are like, I can't even get them in my area. So I don't know how the value of that book is going to hold. I do know it's a nice looking book, and I do know that in good condition they're going to be hard to find because of that black border. So going on with our books, Rebirth Flash 17, Rebirth Suicide Squad 12, Wonder Woman Rebirth 17. They had two covers of this book. The other one was kind of like a monster cover. I wasn't really into that one, so I didn't get it. And then Detective Comics 951. So that's what I picked up as it relates to the new comic books. Now, I had a customer come in here who comes in all the time, Jeremy, and we were talking about grading and books and how other people do their stuff. And he was like, you know what? I can't even buy a book at another place because after seeing your grades and the way you grade books, everybody else, and excuse my language, sucks dick. So I thought that was kind of funny. Now, I am a difficult grader. People who come here and look at the books know I'm a difficult grader. You can see the way I grade my books. I pride myself on that. Every store has to have a niche. And again, like I said in the past, I am not a person who gets the new comic books and puts them out. So I needed something that separated me from the other shops. My grading standards are what separated me from the other shops. So a couple little rants right now on a couple things. CBCS has started a brand new raw grading program where you can send a book into them raw and they will grade it. I think it's $10 plus shipping, and they'll put a grade on it. They'll get a little sticker, put a grade on it, 8.5, very fine, plus, or whatever you think it's going to be, and they send it back to you in a piece of Mylar with a backing board. Okay, but if you look closer into it, they're just grading the condition of the book. They're not checking for color touch-ups or anything like that. They're just getting a book, grading it, putting it Mylar, sending it out, because the way the story was read and the things that I've talked to is that people don't want to pay the money to encapsulate the book because they're just flipping books, and they are trying to save as much money as possible to maximize their profit. Now, okay, but again, like everything else, I've been saying this on the videos for a long time, the grading companies are scammers. They look for ways to make money. People are starting to realize that encapsulating the books and paying the big fees and waiting the 3-4 months to get your books back, even though CBCS is a little faster on that, the value isn't there anymore, okay? Because you can look at these books. Every shop has tons of graded books. Everybody gets their books graded, whether it be older books, modern books. Now, I've always said getting a modern book graded, I thought, was a waste of money. Golden Age, high keys, that's okay. You want to get it graded, I can understand that. You want to protect the book, I've said that 1,000 times. Everybody just has this thing that I'm some hater on graded books, and that's not the case. The case is, I don't like wasting money. I don't like having to pay for a service that I do better than the service itself. The only difference is I don't put books in encapsulated case. But now, CBS has raised the bar, CBCS has raised the bar and said, we are going to raw grade books and just put it in a piece of Mylar and hand it to you. Okay, they're going to charge you $10 in shipping. I'll tell you what, you want someone to grade your books for you? Bring them into me in my shop. I'll charge you $4. I'll put it in Mylar. I'll give you your book right there on the spot. My grading is just as good as their grading. The only difference is I don't have a big company behind me, and I'm not charging an arm and a leg to get books graded, and I'm not putting it in a machine that says 8.5, 9.0. So, you want to get your books graded? Bring them on in. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Okay, I do that now for customers anyways. I'll grade books for them and send it in, and they all say the same thing. You said it was a grade, this grade, I got it sent in graded, and it came back that grade, or it came back higher than the grade that, it came back higher than the grade you said it was going to be. Because I am a difficult grader. My very fine, very fine, my 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5s are other people's 8, 8.5, 9, 9.2s, 9.4s, because I'm a difficult grader. I believe in being hard because I want top of the line books, and I want people to come in here and know they're getting value for their money. If they buy a book from me and that says it's an 8.0, I guarantee you it's an 8.0. It's just how it is. I've never had a person complain about the grades they get from me or anything of that nature. Excuse me while I take a drink of Dr. Pepper. I drink so much of this, I should be on their payroll. So there's that. And another thing, so again, you want to get your books graded? I'll grade them for you. I'll charge you $4, I'll give you Mylar. Okay, so it's the same concept. They're just putting a sticker on it. So I went on eBay, and there's something about eBay. I've been trying to buy books. I'm looking for certain books, high-grade books, because again, Las Vegas has really dried up. I'm not tapping into a private collection to put books in the shop. So I look for books that I can pick up. And I'm looking for high-grade books, and you get a lot of people that sit there and say, very fine plus, strict. And you look at the book and the scans that they put in there, and you can tell right away this book is nowhere near that grade. And what is happening is this. You have a lot of people jumping on the collector bandwagon, trying to make the quick money, trying to turn the buck, buying books that they think are going to be worth a ton of money down the road, that know nothing about grading or the comic book industry. They understand, oh, an old Amazing Spider-Man is worth money. I'm going to buy old Amazing Spider-Mans and put them away for my kids' college fund. So they go on eBay, they look at these guys that sell comic books, and they assume they're getting accurate grading, honest opinions, and good books for their value. The sad thing is that when these people buy their books and they pay $80 for a book that they think is $140 in the book because of the grade, and then they pay for it and they get the book, and their $140 book that they paid $80 for is worth $30 because the grade is 4 grades down than what it was, they feel slighted. And that's where the black eye in the industry comes from. Non-educated graders who are trying to make money off of people who don't understand. I don't sell on eBay. All my books are sold in-house here, so people can look at the books and say, oh, that's a good grade, and then we discuss the grade if they have a question about it, and we're good that way. Because I don't ever want to scam anybody. That's not the way I do things. I don't like people who scam. I don't like people who do things to make the industry look bad, because I love the comic book collecting community. I love what I am doing. I love the people in it. And I want people to come here and say, you know what? He's a straight shooter. He gives me a fair deal. He's got good books at good prices, better grades than anybody else I've seen. I'm going to keep going back to him. And I promise to continue doing that no matter how big my shop goes. And there we go with the music again. How long I go or how big my shop gets, I'm always going to have that same customer service, because I believe that's what makes this community great, is the fact that we have good customer service and a good community that people can talk about their favorite things. So there's that. Again, just to touch base on that was just kind of a little rant. I know people like that, and you know, I take a lot of backlash on things because people think that I have this thing that I'm holier than thou and I'm doing this and I'm better than everybody. That's not the case. The case is I am very good at what I do. I'm not saying I'm the greatest that there is, or I'm the best grader there is. There's people that are stronger than I am. What I'm saying is, if you buy a book from me or you have me look at your book, I'm going to give you an honest opinion. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass and tell you it's something that it isn't. I'm going to give you a good opinion, and when you walk out this store, you buy a book from me, you're going to know that you got what you paid for it and you got a good price for it, period. If you don't believe me, look at some of the key issues, what some of these shops are charging. Okay, so again, real quick rant, boom, there I am. Sorry about the music in the background, I had to yell a little bit. But with that said, again, I am a high school baseball coach. Baseball season for me starts tomorrow with tryouts. From now until the middle of May, my shop hours are going to be hit and miss. I'm going to be here as much as I can. There will be people here for the most part, but the best bet for you to do is if you're coming to town or you're a local and you want to make contact with me, call me on the phone, find out if I'm there, because there might be, my wife might be here, my son might be here, they don't know what I know, and people want to come in and talk to me. I understand that. I will be here during the course of the week, and I'll be here on weekends at certain times, because I now open on Sundays. So please give me a call. I would love to talk to people and talk shop. Just come in, BS, don't have to buy nothing, I don't care. I don't do this to make money. This is not a bill payer for me. I do this because it's fun. That's why I can afford to open and close when I want to. I know it's frustrating for some people that come here and I'm not here, and I apologize for that. But the number I have for the business is my personal cell phone number. Call me, I will always answer. So with that said, thank you very much. I hope everybody has a great day. Again, Daz Clark, thank you very much. Half man, half amazing. I do look forward to talking to you in the future. And as always, if you didn't like the video, nothing I can do for you. I hope everybody has a great day.